Well, good morning. 3 days off, so gonna really try and crack on with the van this weekend. Bronny's working Saturday and Sunday, but is off on Monday. Dad's coming down today. We've got to go and get a few things from Screwfix and places like that, and then we're gonna crack on. Hopefully you'll see some movement forward. Hopefully. Let's see how it goes, shall we? Oh, first, a coffee. Okay, with the wood stains, we've got dark oak, rosewood and walnut that we're going to be choosing from. Well, I think that's what we're going to be choosing from anyway. But now this is something I saw on the Indie Projects build. I saw it did a stain which I quite liked, which I think was this one, which is the walnut. So well, this is only one coat, obviously. Okay, I'll leave that for a little bit. Then the other one was rosewood. Now, what was I going to say? Oh yeah, I remember. So golly, that's quite red, isn't it? And then finally dark oak, which looks like grey in the pot. Okay. Now, so we notice I can't talk and paint at the same time. So, right, okay, so there's three colours, but the bit I liked from the Indie project was, I think it was the walnut, and then they let that dry and then they sanded it back a bit, which brought out the grain. And although that dark oak looks quite nice as well. Probably looks nicer in real life, and that red in real life, I mean, I don't know about on the camera, but that's really red. So I think we can call that a no-no. So let me extend this walnut up here a bit. And we'll do the same with this dark oak, I think. Okay, let's get those dried off. Then we're going to try sanding and then see what happens. So, not sure if this is dry yet, but we're definitely going to go with this colour here, which is the walnut. But what I liked about the Indie Project one was where they showed there was a bit that they were going to sand off, so I'm going to try that because I thought the look was lovely. Not sure. Let me go and get Bronny.
So that's what it would look like sanded. What do you think?
I don't know.
No, I'm not too sure either. But
I prefer that
I wonder if we use, yeah, it just makes it look like the stressed, I understand that. Whether or not that needed 2 coats.
Can I take this inside a minute?
Yeah.
Have it by your...
Watch that screw in there though. Okay.
Okay.
Well, it's all looking very space age in there now with the tin foil and that. One of the boards has gone back in. This one is now fixed. This will be in the garage, and then you can see the L bracket that's going across there. Some of the wiring now starting to find its way back into the van. Up there's going to be tongue and groove across there. Got some more wood today for some of the construction. Bronnie bought me a new man bag, as she calls it. Now with all this sort of back office work type stuff, the stuff that we're not going to see or you know, we won't see again once it's all cleared up, we wanted to have a look at the pretty side of it. So what we've done is we've got some paints today. On the left we have Wimborne white, followed by steaming stone, followed by drop cloth, followed by moonstone, followed by winter grey. So that's sort of the colours that we're looking at. Well, we think we've found the 2 that we want to go together. See if you can, from 1 to 5, 2 colours that you think would look nice inside the van. Leave them in the bottom of the comments, and we'll see if we all agree. Then on top of that, the ceiling is going to be stained, and we think we have an idea for the ceiling, which we stole from the indie project. Okay, so it's starting to take shape. The wiring is starting to go in. I've just fed it there for the moment. They're not particularly tight just yet, but so leaving things a little bit loose. Got more wires to go in there, and then they're going to come out. This is going to be right at the top of the cladding, where the cupboards are going to be, and then they'll go over. If you see that black trunking at the top, they'll be over the top of that, and then hidden behind the cupboards. Still half a forest of wood, but it is sustainable, so that's a good thing. And then the roof, we're gonna be doing some cutting out. I think it's either in a week to 10 days. I think we're going to be doing that. Depends on the time scales, but we're going to get that fan there cut out and the one at the bottom cut out. And then on this side, obviously we're going to be boarding that because it's going to be behind a wardrobe and then behind a shower. So it's not going to have the planking on it. The tongue and groove, I did try to get really long lengths so that it could go the whole length of the van, but I couldn't find anywhere. And when I did find somebody that was willing to supply it, they said that, well, yeah, you can have it, but you're going to have a lorry load because we'll bring it in from Germany. I thought that was a little bit excessive, I got to say. So needless to say, the lengths of wood aren't long enough, so what we'll do is we'll step those like in a brickwork fashion so that there's not just one line going across the middle of the van. And that's the sort of story so far. I've so enjoyed this build process. It's been quite amazing, but I would like to thank the likes of the Indie Project, Greg Virgo, David from Vandemonium, even people that have not necessarily done build videos like California Camping, or sorry, Beyond the Bus now, Beyond the Bus, and the Morgans from the Explorer Buddies. I'd like to thank them as well for the inspiration to keep it going. It's been a wonderful journey so far, but we're only, I don't know, 10% of the way there. So that's the start of this weekend. I've got today off, but I've got to go and take my father out for lunch, so that'll bite into the day. And then tomorrow is my birthday, and I am 21 yet again. And I think Bronnie has something planned. I'm not too sure, but there seems to be something afoot, so that'll probably bite into the van build day as well. Never mind, got a couple of weeks coming off in September, so we'll just see how we get on over the next day and a half, and see how it goes, and then I'll put this video up. Raining. Still raining. Still raining. Still raining. Don't know if you can see underneath there, but that's the water tank fitted. I've got to be honest with you and say it took me the vast majority of the day to get that fitted. When you're on your own and you're trying to do that, lift it up and get the brackets on, I'm sure many others have done it before and they'll tell you the same story. It is really, really awkward, and also some of the holes weren't quite big enough, so they had to be re-drilled. But now I feel that it's secure, so we're going to take it out for a drive shortly, and hopefully it'll still be there at the end of the journey.